This is Real Thing 2, and this is the finale to my Psychonauts playthrough. If you've been watching, we just got done defeating Coach Oleander's brain in tank form, and now we need to levitate ourselves into the tank for the final confrontation.
Marcel Oleander, but you can call me Maury or Ole.
Coach Oleander? What are you doing in my mind?
How did you get in my happy meadow? Nobody's supposed to know about it. You didn't tell my dad about it, did you? Oh, that's him! Oh no! Come on, little bunny! We'll be safe in here!
And we just need to follow him through. Get out the old cobweb duster.
Got it!
And this is the opening scene to the meat circus level.
Okay. The circus I remember from my childhood was definitely not made of meat. The last time I checked.
No! No! Little bunny, don't go in there! That's a bad place! That's a bad place for bunnies!
You only get 3 guesses as to why this is called the meat circus. And this is something I didn't find out until my very last playthrough, is that if you talk to this person here, you cash in all the collectible items you have in your inventory for instant levels. Very nifty things. This is past the point of no return. You cannot go back to Ford Crueller's lab. And there we go. I've just short of the Psyblast upgrade, but that's fine because I don't really rely on it that much for this level.
You gotta help me save the bunny! If he just hold still, I could catch him and hide him from my dad! He runs a butcher shop. He wants to make food out of them.
Oh, that's right. Maury's old man was a butcher. It looks like your childhood memories of the circus got all mixed up with his childhood memories of his dad's butcher shop.
My memories were bad enough. This is just gross. Uh-oh.
You'd better keep that kid out of trouble. With your brains all scrambled like this, what happens to him happens to you.
Ah! Help! Help!
Because apparently somebody complained that this game wouldn't be perfect without an escort mission. This first part is easy enough though, just levitate the bunny so that little Ole can catch up, and then he'll fly up to the next level. The trick is getting through the platforming sections to get to him before he loses too much health. If I make this look easy, that's because I played a lot of Psychonauts. But that won't even help me in the later part. I find it easier to use pyrokinesis on the enemies instead of trying to Psyblast them. And then just, of course, using telekinesis to hold the bunny up.
Don't run, or else Dad... Oh, I got you, Mr. Bunny!
And we just continue our climb up here.
Ow! Help! Ow!
This part's very interesting, but can also be very frustrating. You have to time your jump so that the sword hits into the wall, and then you can use it to flip on here. Just like before, pyrokinesis. You just need to be careful not to touch them when they're on fire because that will damage you.
I'm not gonna hurt
But
you.
if they run into each other, one can light the other one on fire, and that makes it very useful. Especially if you don't have the Psyblast upgrade that I didn't get. And just like most other platforming sections, the levitation ball really does help. I say as I almost fall off.
My face!
Another one of these sections here, just on a slightly larger scale.
Ow! Ah!
Just takes a few tries for me to get my timing right.
My face!
A few more tries to get my timing right.
Ow!
There we go. Now I can just wait for that to spin around as I watch little Oli's health bar go down.
Face! Hey, that hurts!
Make sure you're high enough up or you will fall, and that will cost you a lot of time, which you don't really have.
Ah!
And of course, you constantly have enemies throwing knives and such at you.
Hey, that hurts!
And
Please, Miss.
that was interesting how they got stuck there. That usually doesn't happen. And little Oli is safe for the moment, giving us time to platform in peace. Here's most of the figments, if you pay attention, are actually the Double Fine logo there, which I thought was pretty clever of them. Seeing this as a dream sequence, not so much as a dream sequence, but a nonsensical level. Their figments don't have to make sense, so they could throw their own logo in there and it wouldn't feel completely out of place.
Now it's time for the main event. Come on! Oh, come on! This is my favorite ride!
I don't even know how little Oli progresses through this part, seeing as he can't fly for very long and this section is quite lengthy. You'll want to get a running start. It helps if you get some speed with the ball before you get onto the rail, because if you are going too slow at some points, you won't be able to make some of the jumps. I think my speed here is good. It should be fine to clear all the jumps in the second part, which you'll see after we bust down this door. It might actually be the third part that has the jumps here. Half timing, half luck. You just have to hope you don't mess up there. If you don't get a speeding start using the levitation ball, that section can be very difficult, as you'll just barely be able to make those jumps over those broken up segments there.
Help! Help! You gotta help me protect the bunnies!
Hey, little Oli. It's okay. Those monsters are gone now. The bunnies are safe. We're all safe.
No! It's not safe! He's coming!
Who's coming?
My dad!
Your dad? The butcher?
He says little bunnies are good for nothing! Nothing but food!
Here, little bunnies.
Ah!
Don't run, or else Daddy's gonna kill ya.
The trademark line of every great father. If your dad has never told you not to run or he'd kill you, he didn't love you. This boss only has a few attacks we need to watch out for. Some of them are so dangerous they're invisible and just hit you randomly.
Bunny.
He does a kick if you get too close. He'll do a low slice there, and he'll also slam into the ground, which allows you to run up and punch him right in the face. When he hits the ground, some arrowheads and health items will also come out, so those are really good to grab, especially if you have the magnet upgrade, which you buy from the camp store for, I believe, 400 arrowheads. Not too bad once you have the dowsing rod. So just keep this up and you'll eventually goad him into doing this again. Run up, punch him in the face, run back down. Same thing, just 3 times over. And you can get hit a few times, that's fine.
Don't run, or else Daddy's gonna kill ya.
Not really sure what happens if you fall in the center. I've never done it, don't really want to. I mean, there's spinning blades there, so I assume nothing good happens. Let's just avoid it.
Yeah.
What's going on here? What have you done to our circus?
Dad!
Polluted. Perverted. This looks like the work of mentalists.
I can explain.
Have you been associating with psychics?
Dad,
Psychics. Fortune tellers. They killed your grandfather. They cursed our entire family to die in water.
Yes, but...
Including you, Rasputin. And me. But I'm going to live. You know why? Because I'm still an acrobat. Let's see if you are. What's it going to be, son? Die in the water? Or show me what you got?
That's how flips work in real life. Alright, so spoiler alert, I will probably be dying in the water a few times. This level is not easy. It is by far the most challenging in the game, and the difficulty curve for this level just jumps an insane amount.
Fear pulls you under. Think fast. You used to like to play catch. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Just jumping on this a few times will let you build up some height there, and then you can climb up here.
Come on, son. Incoming.
And unfortunately for the listeners, Rasputin's mental image of his father only has a few lines,
Good. Pretty good.
but he makes sure to repeat them as often as he can.
Incoming. You used to like to play catch.
And this is probably my least favorite part in the level. Hopefully I can make it through on my first try, but it's just very awkward trying to jump around a curve like that. And it's perfectly designed to be a pain.
Hey, son. Catch.
And
Think fast.
that's death number 1. Let's see if we can keep count of these. That is the hardest part of the level though, so if I can get past that, I should be
Pretty good.
fine with the rest of the level.
Can't really catch those.
I'm just gonna take those in the face, I don't even care.
Hey, son.
I've got enough health. It's always been the rising water in this level that kills me, not the flaming spike juggling pins. And unfortunately, it auto locks the camera does onto Rasputin's dad, so it's very hard to recover if you fall off of there. I don't really know why they made that choice with the camera work, seeing as it's not very integral to the gameplay that you stay focused on him. It's actually quite detrimental to the platforming.
You used to pretty good. Pretty good. Think fast. There you go.
Third time's the charm. It's always this jump because it makes you start off lower than usual. Doesn't give you a lot of room to mess around with. There we go. See, now we're making progress. And that's kind of a trick section there. You just have to float over onto the meat. And here's a slightly harder version of Mia's dance party bubbles.
Incoming.
But we also recognize them as pretty much the same setup as the Phantom of the Opera fight.
Now you can't really catch those.
Resembles that more because you have to dodge and weave the juggling pins, just like you had to do in the other level. If you hit them, they will make you fall, and you will just land in the water. This section's pretty easy here. You just have to make sure you get your timing right.
Let's see if you remember your childhood.
And this next part's just a race. Well, the whole part was because you had to get to this ladder before the water got up to this ladder, or you would not be able to complete it. And that was the hardest and most frustrating part of the game. After this, it's pretty easy. The water just slowly rises. You just have to keep holding down because of that.
Dad, I made it!
You cheated!
No! I used the acrobatics you taught me.
Don't lie to me, cheater. You crystal ball readers always cheat. You're no son of mine.
Oli, are you okay? Where's your dad?
He's over there, talking to your dad.
He did what?
Uh-oh.
Somebody's going to get grounded.
Make that ground.
And just like everything else this late in the game, the answer to everything is telekinesis. You cannot run up his arm anymore when he does that attack. You have to just wait for an opportunity to lob a flaming juggling pin at him. I believe that was my opportunity. Once you knock him down, just hit him in the face like you had to do before. I actually find this part of the fight easier, not for your health bar, but just time-wise, because you don't have to wait for him to do a very specific attack for you to do damage to him. And it's also very easy to dodge the juggling pins coming out of the ceiling. His attacks do a lot of damage though, so try not to tank it with your face like I just did. And right in the kneecap. I don't even know why the game gives you arrowheads at this point, because you never get a chance to spin them again. This is the point of no return. After this, the game is over. And I can't seem to get my my telekinesis to work there. And that time it just kind of froze up. I'm just gonna step back and try to get a fresh take on this.
Come on, please, not again.
My mouse is just kind of frozen right now. Oh, but it worked out in the end. And we're treated to a nice little cutscene here.
Rasputin! I see your skull is as hard to penetrate as ever.
Dad!
What is your brain doing out here in this tank with this other brain? And who are all these unconscious people? What have you gotten yourself involved with? Psychics? He's been cavorting with filthy, cheating psychics. Is that really how I look in your mind? Man, do I hate psychics. But seeing my son happy. I don't hate psychics. I used my psychic connection with you to find you, and to project myself into your mind.
But how can you hate me for being psychic if you're psychic too?
Son, I could never hate you. I only wanted you to be happy, Rasputin. And safe. Our family has many enemies. I have have a lot more hair than that. Now, son, we have to carefully unweave your psyche from that other brain. We don't want anything bad to happen while your mind is in this tangled state. The damage could be permanent. Unweave? Detangle?
Never.
I like it this way. I mean, look at how huge I am.
And I think I can juggle now.
This is your mind, so you are the strong one here. But I'm about to give you my son. You must take care of it, because it's everything I've got.
Alright, now that we're Giga Raz, we can come over here and just start punching him in the face, and then we're not Giga Raz anymore, so we need to run away.
Come here, bunny.
This is actually a really easy boss fight. All you have to do is keep running away until that bar charger thing in the corner fills up.
You always were.
Get near him while it's about to fill up, so you can just immediately start hitting him in the face.
Bun, bun, bun.
No special techniques really needed here. During this stage, just run away. There's plenty of health that comes out of the ground when he does his attacks.
Let's see if you remember your training.
And now that we're Giga Raz, we start hitting him again. Like I said, very easy fight. Doesn't take very long, and we're rewarded with a great ending.
Come here, little bunny.
Very interesting muscular structure he's got going on there.
Yeah, bunny.
No real symmetry at all.
Bunnies! No! No meat! Ah!
No more. No more meat. Look.
There you go. Good little bunny. Hey, thanks for helping me save the bunnies. And for talking to my dad.
No problem, little Oli.
Bye-bye. Wave goodbye, Mr. Bun.
Where's he going?
We're separating the brains now, Rasputin. He'll be fine. Let's go inside.
Man, I can't wait to tell you about all the messed up stuff that happened.
Oh, I know a lot of it. While you were out, I poked around a bit. Tell me about this Lily person.
Hey!
And so, that brings us to the end, where, as you can clearly see, the personal demons causing my negative behavior have all been eradicated, leaving me sane once again. This is also corroborated in CAT scan number 3 on page 59 of your handouts. On a personal note, I would just like to reiterate how extremely, extremely sorry I am for stealing all of your brains and trying to take over the world. Mistakes have been made. But this camp is all about education. And I know I, for one, learned plenty. Thanks to that guy right there. Come on up here, Raz.
We endeavor to build strong minds here, with the power to lift things, to see things, to burn things. But It's a special quality of your heart, not your mind, that truly makes a great psychonaut. This young man has it. We did not give it to him. He got it from someone else, long before he came here. But we can give him this, to honor his mind, his courage, and his heart. Son, we do not normally ask this of someone so young, but it is obvious to us all that you are not average. Will you join us, Rasputin? Will you be a psychonaut?
Okay, let's be perfectly clear about this. That was the best summer of my whole entire life.
Hey, the summer's not over yet. We can hang out for a couple of weeks still.
My family's out on the East Coast. Where's yours?
They move around a lot.
Well, you'd better go. Your dad's waiting for you.
Well...
Bye.
Children, it's an emergency. There's been another kidnapping.
I was here the whole time. You saw me.
No, this time we know who it is, and that's what scares us.
Who was kidnapped?
Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts.
Dad!
Sir, can you teleport this many of us back to headquarters?
Huh? What? Hey, what are you people doing in my kitchen? Now get!
Guess we're taking the jet.
Don't worry about your dad, darling. We'll get him back.
Yes, after all, we'll have Rasputin helping us.
I'm going?
Now how could we do this without our anti-kidnapping specialist?
I've taught you everything I can, son. Now, you go show them. Show them all.
Let's go.
And that is the end of my playthrough. I will be doing a Dishonored playthrough as soon as it's released on the 9th. So if anybody wants to watch me do that, definitely stay tuned and subscribe to my channel, and you'll be able to see when I start posting the videos. It'll probably be Sunday night after I have some time to do some filming and editing and then putting it up. Not featured in this video actually was every single cutscene during the meat circus. My game would crash, so I would have to record a cutscene, replay the meat circus, and then record again. And it was the biggest pain, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until I make some more, thank you for watching. This has been the Real Thing 2's playthrough.